Hello and welcome back to Aporia Beyond the Valley. I'm Tom, and this is still my story/achievement run of the game. In the last video, I collected the glass shards in the chapter 3, A Long Walk, and now it's time to get back to the main campaign and solve the two main puzzles here. The water puzzle and the crystal mines puzzle, so that we can proceed to area number to chapter number 4. Let's see. As you can see, I think this heals me. You can see? Yeah, my health is regenerating, and it's because I have the blue vial, the vial of Mikhail or whatever. So this is the shortest way to the water puzzle. I'm not going to go all the way around now. I'll go here. I opened this path before, and you can get all the way up. Is there any sound actually? I don't hear anything. I hope you hear something. There's no music at least, and no footsteps. I don't know. May have to record this again. Yes, there are footsteps. I hear them now. But it's funny that there's no music. Okay. Yeah, basically the normal way would be to go here, and you see these are the waterways that you need to readjust, that I need to readjust in a moment. But since we were in this place of Othmakale, we can go this way already here. And it's much shorter. We need to use the elevator there. Which is sort of a bit annoying to grab it right. I always have difficulties getting up here. And you always need to reset the mouse. Sort of. Okay. We got that part here. And yeah, we don't need any vials now anymore, because we have the blue, no flasks, because we have the blue vial. Yeah. So this is the path that we need to open. And go here on this bridge, which is also a point of no return, because this bridge is going to collapse when I'm stepping back on it. Now the really funny thing is that once I went here, like all of a sudden this hunter guy was here. Yeah, hunting me here on this platform. Very funny, very strange actually, because like he's not supposed to be here, I think, only in the forest. I don't know how that occurred. Oops. Oh no, I just put it in. Okay. So here we have the Warden of Death, and there's the old guy, and there's actually the one that was cured before by the juice, and he's dying, yeah? The Warden of Death is very, very surprised. He's shocked. His followers put this guy on a bench, or what do you call it, a table. And all of a sudden, he's like crumbling, and like dark fumes are coming out of him. So now everybody is sick. As you can see, everybody is sick, also the young ones. And the smelter is not on, as you can see, yeah, in the back. The smelter is off. He's going to the circle of the wardens. Here everybody is young. The wardens are still young. And the Warden of Death tells them, look, the plant is killing people, or sort of like, that's what happens. And the hunter is pointing at him, you gave this to us, it's your fault. So he's telling the people to take him away, and he's being led away, yeah, when he's old. The Warden of Life is following him and trying to say something, but she hesitates or something, or I don't know what she does there. Again, the smelter is open, but it's off in the back. Now there are lots of elements here in the story. Like, first of all, it's not really clear why people die all of a sudden. I mean, they have this plant juice that is supposed to keep them young forever. And when they die, they don't only die, they crumble and these dark fumes are like coming out of them. And these dark fumes are incidentally also the dark fumes that we saw on the pictures already, and that people fled from the dark fumes that killed people. So my explanation would be that like this plant juice like kept the people young, like it it pushed death away, right? But you can't push death away forever. Death is part of life, the cycle of life, right? So like maybe this plant juice sort of accumulated this dark energy in the bodies, and once they die, they eventually release these dark fumes. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's the one part. The other part is that the Warden of the Hunt makes sure that the Warden of Death is being taken away or being held responsible for what happened to what happened to this old guy. Yeah, which is funny because he's the one who came up with the idea of distributing this plant and the power of the juice like to the entire civilization, right? So those are the two key elements here. Also that the Warden of Life went back after the Warden of Death. That becomes more significant at a later stage. As you can see here, I can't go back. I fall into water and have to solve the water puzzle now. So first we go here. And there, into this tunnel. Switch on the light here. And there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Well, actually not now, but if you get back to this tunnel in a later stage, there will be a light. You just need to wiggle this this branch free so that the water goes in, and then I'm being pushed all the way somewhere. I don't even know where the upside is. Here, there. I'm going there, and the water is rising. So now we can swim to the next tunnel that was unreachable before. And we can go in here. And wiggle a little bit more so that we get more water into the main chamber, the central chamber here. As you can see down there, I can go down there. There's actually the sign of the trade guy here on the gate. Just swim back up, and it's because the gate is opened by wiggling on this branch. Now, come on! I don't want to go underwater here. Oh, come on! I had difficulties the first time I played this too. I'm always going underwater here. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. And then this gate opens and we're being dragged out. There's also these spirit lights here. Fortunately, you can't die here, like from lack of air. But here you can. Okay. Sun time, nice. And this is the next puzzle here. We also have another sign here, as you can see. That's exactly where we are. The Warden of Trade, and that's his area here. This is also the area where his house was. And the water flowing down from there, actually, from these waterways there. So let's go all the way down and solve the puzzle here. Now the problem is that this path here is blocked and the water is only flowing out in the back there, right? So we need to direct the water from there, from this small basin in the back, all the way there to this area. And that's, well, slightly tedious, but not really difficult. So first of all, we need to redirect. Ah, no, it was here with these things. The water like this here. And then it comes from here, it needs to go to the left, or come from the left. So we can turn this like... Oh, come on. Like this. Then it's this one here. And the other way around, like this. Then there. Also clockwise. And here... We also need to... No, also clockwise once. This one is positioned properly already. And this one has to be turned counterclockwise. Like this. This one. 2 positions. Which means here. And then we're going clockwise again. And counterclockwise. Coming from here. This is already correct. This is also correct. This is not correct. Like this. This one is also correct. And here... No, come on. I need to turn that 2 positions. And come from there. Man, that's... yeah. As I said, slightly tedious. Especially if you know the solution already. Like this. And then... turn this twice. And finally open the way here. That's where the water comes from. Should have done this the other way around. Okay, and now we can see the water going all the way. Let's just follow the water here while it's flowing here and here through here. Where is it? Come on. Yes. And on the way I can grab one of those weights also. I think there's one here somewhere. Water's already here. There's one weight. I only need one, I guess. Maybe they changed that too. At least they changed one puzzle, this stone pillars that I needed to turn. That was different. This time you need to have them all correct at the same time. Before that, like you could turn the pillars one by one actually. There's the water. There's the water here. And we have the water here. There it is. So now we put the weight here. The door opens. And it flows all in here. There's also the sign of the Warden of Trade. Let's go down here already. So that we can pick up this thing there that we need. Water still rising. Okay, there we are. And it's the symbol, like this shard, or this piece that we need for the Warden of Trade. Okay, so let's pick it up. And again, we get a cutscene, an achievement, the wheel. There are again those spirits around here. There's one. No, actually there's none in the corners, I think, here. And we're back in the cathedral. Which is good, because this is where we need to put the shard. We don't need to go all the way back. So let's put it in. There it is. Third symbol activated. The wheel. And furthermore, we get one more projection mask here. So let's grab that. That's the leaf. No, it's the time icon. So now I'm going to run back. We need to get one more shard to get out of this chapter and proceed to chapter 4. And we get this shard in the crystal mines. Which is a bit of walking now. I think I may run now. I don't care about the graphics anymore. But there is another way that we can take. We can unlock almost all the doors now here, especially this one. This one is the shortcut I need now. So let's go in there. As you can see, I'm going straight to the circle of the wardens, or the warden's circle. So here, let me just light this thing, because I may run into the hunter. This. And then let's go. Let's go the short way, which is somewhere here. Where's the path? There's the path. I need to go the left path. It's the shorter path here. No, that was calling the thing. So like this. Yes, it's moving. Okay. So it's safe to say that this hunting guy is not going to get me in chapter 3. Because he didn't so far, and he's not going to get another chance. Oh, here's a little bit more story, actually. I wonder why it's at this position. As you can see, this is about the Wardens of Life again. They sort of... I don't know if this is a christening ritual or something. Here, as you can see, like in the lake, here they give food to people. Or is this already the like juvenating juice stuff here? Not sure. And death, right? So it must have to do with the religion, sort of the people, I think. But I'm not sure why it is positioned here at the entrance to the crystal mines. I don't know. Can't really make sense of that. If you have any ideas, please tell me. Oh, there's also someone going in there. So here, with control you can duck. Basically, wait, we need to go here. And there. You can swim all this way also. But it takes much longer than using the boat. Maybe here I'll duck a bit. Otherwise you can be pushed out of this boat if you're not ducking properly from these branches hanging down, and you find yourself in the water. So get up with space, and we get to the next area. These are the crystal mines. The doors are closing, so I also don't have any way back here. But I have another memory marker. And actually I think this memory marker in time-wise is before the other. Like you have 9 memory markers in the entire game, and all of them are like basically consecutive. Like you can only experience them in a certain order, except the one that I played before now in this video and this one. They are interchangeable, and it's not quite clear which one is actually first, but I think this one is the one that would be first and not the other one. But since I was closer to the other puzzle, I solved that before. So let's look at this animation here. So we have like one of the wardens or the disciples bringing a young child to the woman. She's giving him the juice. He looks sick, and what happens? He's not healing, he's dying actually, or something happens to him. So she grabs him, all in shock, and is running past her followers, who say, what's happening here? And through the thing, and now look at the smelter. Like there's the white and there's black fume coming out of the smelter, yeah? That is important, I think, somehow. And she's going to the Warden of Death. He's the one who gave her the plant, so she's running to him. What happened here? He's checking the little boy and sees there's nothing we can do. Off to the coffin. And she's in shock. So that's this one. Now why do I think that this animation sequence is before the other one? Well, mainly because the smelter is still in operation here. In the other animation sequence that we just saw, this door is opening now. In the other animation sequence we just saw, the smelters were all closed and not operating, and people were old already. Yeah, so it suggests that they're not drinking this juice anymore, because as you can see in this animation sequence, the result of drinking the juice was you died, potentially at least. So maybe they took the juice away. Yeah. In the next, like they stopped taking the juice, and in the next sequence you can see everybody got old, right? And that may also be why this old guy died, because they didn't have the juice anymore, right? And then they evaporated with this black smoke and stuff, yeah? So that's why I think that this one is first, actually. Now, why this juice doesn't work anymore, that's a totally different question, and I have no answer to that. I thought that maybe the answer is actually hidden here in this in this area here also, but I didn't find anything. I mean, you have the lava also here, where they are digging for these embers that are used to fill the vials, right? So maybe they just overdid it, right? And stuff was too much, sort of, yeah. That may be the simple explanation, but there's no real indication to whether that is true or not. So here we can pick up these stones, and it says I have 1 now. They are glowing ember stones. And I have to solve the puzzle by lowering these things, lifting these bridge thingies here. I think there is none up down there. So, let's see. I will put one here and lift this one. I will take... no, I want to take one out here. And I need to take out another one. So now I have 3. And I need to raise the last platform there. 1, 2. Is that enough? Yes. And on top of that, I need to follow a certain path here. This is the path. Yeah? It's shined here now, but it's only on the top, so it starts... and I always fuck this up here. It starts here. And goes there now. And then all the way here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, first things first. Let's grab some more of these stones. They are somewhere hidden here. There are 2. 1, 2. That's a vial. Let's take it anyway. No, I don't need that anymore. I'm self-sufficient with my blue vial here. Is there any more stones? I don't think so. I have 4. So I put 1 in here, which raises this one to the appropriate height. And I put 1 in here also. That's the last one. This is also okay, so I only need to take care of this one there. And I have 2 stones left. I hope that's enough. Okay, so here I can go all the way through here. And 1 more, I guess. Yes. And that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, and then I can get here all the way until here. Now I need to raise these things. No, I need this in there. So this one is okay, and this one is also okay. So before I go over there, let me just pick up the stones from there, because I don't think I need them. Like here, these stones. And I seem to remember that there was a time where I didn't have enough stones on the other side. At least I didn't find them. Like this. Okay. Is there a stone already? No, that's just a fire. Okay, there's a stone in here, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Or the amber. And now we can go here and raise. Oh no. Now come on. Like this. That's it. And jump back. And now it's quite a long way here. Yes. 1 into this direction. 1, 2, 3, right? Yes, 1 more. No, actually not. Well, it's a good thing that you can. Okay, was like this and like this. That's 1 more, right? Yes. And then here. And is it this one? Yes. I'm jumping anyway. So that's it already. We basically solved everything here. And there are also I didn't find any story points here or anything that explains stuff like more a little more. Just need to pull this lever to open these stairs back there, so that we can get to the next piece that we need for this big hexagon lock there. And there we are. Let's pick it up. This is the one, the construction piece. The hammer. And again, there are people showing up like spirits somewhere. Where are they? Ah, down there. As you can see. They're kneeling. Yeah. Well. Again, we're getting back to the cathedral, which is very handy again. So let's put in this piece also, which means we will have 4 already in there. Okay, and we get another mask somewhere here. Yeah, there it is. So let's pick that up. And that is the hunter, the fish. So, we can finally open the door of the hunter, which will lead us to chapter 4. Which is good, because I'm getting through this game quite nicely, I think. I may even be able to play it through in one session now. Now it's quite late here already. I have to mention that, and tomorrow I have to get up very early because I have a trip with my family to an amusement park. But I will play as long as I can here. Chapter 4 I can definitely do. I also want to open this door, even though I don't need that anymore. This is the soil, the leaf. Where is it? There. And the final one is here, the hunter, the fish. There we go. So, bye-bye chapter 3. Here, this is the point of no return. If you proceed, you will not be able to go back to the valley. We go beyond the valley. That's the whole point of this game, right? Beyond the valley. So this will start chapter 4, which I think is called the Lost Ways or something. Can check that now already. When I say save game, no. These are all old saves. Load game, this is the Wasted Weights. Yeah. So this is where I will resume the game in a moment. But for the time being in this video, I will say thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you'll check my next video when I will solve everything in chapter 4, the Wasted Weights. Until then, bye.